Tom, here's a question for you. Would Newsom be somebody you would consider on Obama's camp? On the Democratic side?
Yeah.
Would you say Newsom is somebody that Obama would support? Go. You want to say something? Go ahead.
No, I'm going to let you finish. But
Okay.
I'm getting wrapped up.
Because can you play this clip, Rob, of Obama on a podcast that he's doing, asked about Newsom and homelessness? Adam, I know you got thoughts on this as well. If you want to play this up, here's Obama. Let's give proper credit to this podcaster because I think he does a very good job for the left. What is his name? Something.
Brian Tyler.
I'm not trying to be sarcastic. I think this guy's a player on the left, right? He does actually a good job. Brian Tyler Cohen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Can you pull up his thing so people can see who
Hardcore
he is?
Democrat, but with substance.
Brian Tyler Cohen. Brian Tyler Cohen, that guy right there.
Yeah.
Yes. So he interviewed President Obama. By the way, young guy, 37 years old. You got to watch these guys. They're going to be around for a minute. Go up, Rob, and play the clip with him and, yeah, go ahead. Watch this here. Go for it.
The other side does the mean, angry,
demagoguery,
exclusive, us, them, divisive politics.
You move the mouse,
That's
Rob.
their
It's right in
that's-
his nostrils, yeah.
That's their home court.
yeah.
Our court is.
You have the homelessness, Rob, with Newsom. I don't know if this is
Coming
where he's
together.
going to get to because
Our
with
court
Obama,
is-
his pacing is so slow, he can take him 17 minutes to get to it. So
That's not the old Obama, is it?
Specifically, Obama on homelessness, Newsom. Go for it.
True, let's say here in Los Angeles around the homeless issue. I think morally, ethically speaking, it is an atrocity that in a country this wealthy we have people just on the streets. And we should have we should insist on policies that recognize their full humanity, people who are houseless, and be able to provide them the help and resources that they need. But we should also recognize that the average person, doesn't want to have to navigate around a tent city in the middle of downtown. And that we're not going to be able to build a working majority and support for the resources that we need to help folks like that, whether it's drug treatment or temporary housing or what have you. We're not going to be able to generate support for it if we simply say, you know what, it's not their fault, and so they should be able to do whatever they want, because that's a losing political strategy.
So what do you think he's saying? What do you think he's saying?
I'll tell you what I believe is going on down there. It's very simple. First of all, this is not the sharp, precise Obama of 15 years ago. He's older. He still carries gravitas within the party. But let me tell you where Obama's connected. Obama and the DNC are still connected at the hip. And people have criticized me and said, oh, you're wrong, but I'm going to double down on it again. They do not see Gavin Newsom as their candidate. Some Dems do, but the core establishment sees a collection of hit pieces that Gavin Newsom will not be able to avoid when the game turns into the Super Bowl on the national stage. Homelessness, the billionaires that left California, exodus. By the way, you know what the #1 city search number one non-Vegas city search when people are looking for houses in Vegas on Zillow or Redfin or wherever, it's from Los Angeles. 25% of the searches on Zillow or Redfin for homes in Las Vegas are from California.
Wow.
So, by the way, that's regular people with that $1 million average home looking for $435,000 average homes when you compare the two areas. So the core DNC, and I've researched this, they see that hit piece. They see the tax hit piece. They see the billionaires leaving, going down to Florida. They see all that. This is not the guy they want. It may be the guy they end up with, but it's not the guy they want. They themselves don't believe he'll do good in Iowa or New Hampshire. And whenever you stumble out of the gate in the primary, you look weak. Ask Jeb Bush. I don't think that Obama is being sly here. I think he's being very front-loaded, and I think the DNC's behind him. I still believe they look at someone like J.B. Pritzker. Rightly or wrongly, I think he's their establishment guy, J.B. Pritzker, and just happens to be a close political ally and friend of Obama. That's what I think. People can say I'm wrong. I don't doubt Gavin Newsom's capability in front of the camera. I do not doubt his slickness. I do not doubt how he may look likable, but that's what I think the game is below the surface.
Let me ask you a question. How much of a student do you think he is? Meaning, to me, if you gave 3 guys topics to study and say, guys, I want you to prepare. Let's just say you're a guy that's prepping somebody to be a candidate, okay? And I give you 3 topics to study. We're going to hold a debate, and I'm going to ask you guys these questions, okay? And there's going to be a panel of people asking you questions. You got 1 week to prepare for this topic. Who do you think actually will put the legwork in to study those topics? Newsom, Rubio, or J.D. Vance? Who will be a student, obsessive student between the 3?
Rubio.
100%. I think so, too. I think it'd be Rubio. Rubio.
I think, believe it or not, in student, I put J.D. first.
I put JD as well.
I put J.D. first, then I put Rubio, then I put Newsom.
Are you talking about, okay, I'll take debate rep policy. I agree with you, G. I agree with you.
No, I just think I look at JD as a student. Like, I think JD's going to go be the one. But between the 3, who will present the argument better between the 3?
I think Newsom will look better on TV, but he'll stick it to 2 or 3 points. He won't go deep.
Who is the most qualified person to give the answer on the topic?
Rubio.
I think that's what happens.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. So to me, that's kind of where I go with this. You know, you look at someone, you're like, is this guy going to go do, like if I ask Tom to do something, I won't hear from Tom for 3 or 4 days. And then he'll come back to me and he'll go, okay, here's this, here's this, here's this, here's this, right? I had a guy the other day, won't even give a hint to see who this guy is. I gave him a challenge to just see what he was going to do. And he had 2 weeks. So I wanted him to lead a project for me. And he doesn't work for us. So came back. We had a meeting. I gave him some time. Within the first 15 minutes, I knew he put no time into it. All he did was ChatGPT. Nothing. And I said, yeah, this guy's, you didn't even go deeper to see stories and all this other stuff, right? To me, I think Newsom is a number 1 in a wing job because he's so talented. Sometimes guys that are so talented, they wing more than somebody who is not talented. That's kind of where I put him on where that's at. Let's get to the next story here. Next one I'm going to get into. Go ahead.
No, ultimately, I think what we're doing, if I could just filter this down, is who's going to be the next guy? We're seeing the previous guy, Obama, weigh in on things. We're seeing the current guy, Trump, weigh in on things. And we're basically saying, it's kind of like, I know you were a big fan of the NBA, you didn't watch it this weekend. Every year, there's like, who's the best player in the league? Who is it? Oh, what's going on? Is it Anthony Edwards? I don't. Is it Wembayama? I don't know. What is it? Luka? And then year after year after year, it's either Giannis or the Joker that's the best player in the league. So right now, all we're doing is saying, all right, we got a little this, we got a little this.
Well, are you
going to
make a point? Forget about what we're doing. Are you going to say something? Go ahead.
That's what I'm doing.
But what's your point, though? What are you going to?
So Obama, number one.
Of course, we know what we're doing. I want to know what you're thinking, your opinion on this.
Obama might get canceled because he called the homeless. He called them homeless. We all know that it's unhoused. Let's have a little respect for what Gavin Newsom is doing in California. I think he spent how much? $25 billion?
$24 billion, yeah.
To not solve the homeless crisis. So what you're saying is that Gavin Newsom is so talented that he doesn't even need to do the homework. He doesn't have to have a resume. He's basically Anthony Edwards is kind of what I was getting at.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the complete package.
There is a problem.
And all these guys, ultimately what we're looking for is who's the complete package. And I think what you're saying is the closest to that is Rubio.
Well, yeah, no, what I'm saying is you can I have guys that I would watch who would go winging at this level, winging at the next level, winging at the next level. Then all of a sudden, like there's a guy that we had in the company, super capable. His conference calls today start off in the following way. Hey, I know you guys don't like working with me. I don't care where you want to be transferred to. I'm not letting you go anywhere. So I'm not going to do nothing. And he doesn't work, doesn't put in the numbers, and we still have to send this guy $500,000 every year to pay him. So what's the point there? You know, you could get away with lip service at one level. Oh, wow, he's good. Lip service at the next level. Oh, wow, he's good. Lip service at maybe this level and a little bit of work. Ooh, the right 4 people saw it, but the average person didn't. Then lip service at this next level, 50%. And then the next one, you know you can't do it, so you just go back down. Competition is a very, very, very interesting thing. Very. I watch guys and I listen to what they're doing and how far they're willing to go to tolerate the pain, and you'll always be able to say, nope, this guy's got this limit. He's not ready for that next level. You have to be able to say. But Newsom, to me, if I was a guy that was in Newsom's ear, if I'm a guy that he hired, I would take a very different strategy with Newsom as a product right now. Very different strategy with Newsom right now.
Why? What would your strategy be?
My strategy would be a complete, because he can actually be a president.
Yeah.
He can actually be a president. But I think he's relying on winging, which, by the way, good. I don't want him to be a president. My strategy with him, I would need 12 months with him. I would need 12 months to prepare him for 2028. By the way, not offering, okay, just so everybody knows. But he is so close, and I'm so glad he's not doing it. I'm so glad that he's not doing what I know he could do to win. I am so glad he's.
Then don't even.
And by the way, I'm not even going to share it on today's podcast.
Because somebody might hear it.
I'm not, because last time I did, I'm not even going to share it on today's podcast.
And can I make one quick thing? Because we kind of just brushed over that clip of Obama, Pat. He's the biggest projector. He's saying our side is mean, angry, us, them, politics, and pushing. We're talking about, we already have undisputable evidence that he spearheaded the conspiracy to subvert the will of the American people in 2016 with spying on everybody, with all, Pat, you name it, Russia collusion, fake impeachment, all the fighting, shooting the president in the head, trying to kill him again, and then his side celebrating when Charlie Kirk was shot and murdered in front of everybody. So for him to stay there and lie and say that it's our side, that's the angry, aggressive, violent side, is projection. He's so full of it, it drives me crazy.
Let me tell you what.
Liar.
You will not believe
you're
what
absolutely
just
correct.
happened.
His side did a lot of that. He didn't do a lot of that, but his side did.
But was he? Well, he's a divisive Tom. He was one of the most divisive
in
presidents.
your point.
Obama, big time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my point making is no.
Obama was impersonating. Just what? You know what? For the last year of my presidency, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be head of the CIA. I'm going to do a bunch of underhanded stuff.
I wish I had an earpiece to talk in the president. Yeah, with Biden.
By the way, craziest thing just happened. I just got a Minnect from Gavin Newsom asking me a question about the strategies.
Did he?
No.
Did he?
Okay, but let me tell you what's going on here. Let me
guys.
recognize somebody here, guys.
Asking for a friend.
I have a recognition to give. Okay, this right here. By the way, these things cost $700 for each to make. They're all custom made. Listen to how heavy it is. Ready?
Oh,
this is very heavy. You can hurt somebody with this. Someone officially crossed 5,000 Minnects, the fastest in a history of Minnect, even faster than me. She crushes it on Minnect. She keeps winning the super heavyweight champion of Minnect on a monthly basis. Shout out to Lindy Lee.
Lindy.
She just crossed 5,000.
That's crazy.
2 weeks ago, and she's already at 5,514 Minnects that she's done. Lindy, this is on its way to you. For some of you guys that have questions, especially the conversations we have with Lindy, ask Lindy about the room she's been in with Hillary, Kamala, all these other guys raising money for the Democratic Party. She's got a lot of insight. Congratulations, Lindy. You officially get the first. Now the next one is the black one, which I just crossed 10,000 Minnects myself. So this also happened. This works. It's funny when I'm looking at how much, the amount of, connections you can build with people, but respect to Lindy. Also, you know who quietly just passed Minnect yesterday at 5,000? Guy named Adam Sosting just also
there
passed
we
5,000.
go.
But yours will come in. He just crossed 5,000 Minnects. I sent it to you yesterday. Yours is being customly made. Lindy, this will be shipped out to you here very soon. You're amazing. Keep at it. And by the way, guys, just recently, Andrew Wilson is now responding on Minnects. Alex Jones is on Minnect. You got a bunch of different people if you guys want to ask him questions. Kasperi and Emily Austin, Cuomo, a bunch of these guys responding to Minnect. But Lindy is officially at 5,000 plus Minnect. This one won't last a second, folks. We're at the Pentagon. I don't know where we were at, Department of State. Guy pulls up to us and says, you know what's the only thing I don't like about you guys? I said, what's that? I'm trying to see what he's going to say. Tom was right next to me.
Yep.
Your limited edition hats, when you announce, sells out immediately. And some of us that don't watch the videos until the afternoon, we don't get a chance to get it. I said, dude, I can't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
Here's the latest limited edition. Look at how this beautiful hat, yellow hat, 250th anniversary. Go ahead, Rob.
February is about discipline. The habits built daily. The consistency that shapes who we become. Resilience, responsibility, and the courage to move forward with conviction. Consistency creates confidence. Confidence fuels consistency. Honoring our past gives purpose to our future. At 250 years strong, one message stands clear. The future looks bright at 250. One nation under God.
Limited edition, 250 hats. Like I told you last time, the last one sold within the first 100 minutes that we had, a little over an hour and 40 minutes that we had. It was gone. This one's going to go in no time because this is as we go further, the hats get more and more limited and until we get. But this is going to be the one. Some of you guys are going to own all of them. And if you guys don't pick this up, you can still buy this on eBay when other people buy them and post it there. So go pick this one up. There's one that's black and silver for some of you guys that don't get access to this one. The black and silver is not limited. It's one that anybody can order.
That's sick.
So you can get that one as well. Place order for both of them because these sold out last time and we have to get a whole new shipment coming out so they don't get there till March. Anyways, having said that, go to vtmerch.com. Place your order there.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.